Hello world, how y'all doing? It's your boy, Boss Rider, Navigate Logistics. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, it's been a minute, y'all. Life been lifing, you know what I'm saying? So, want to catch y'all up on a few things, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, can I please get your like? You can join the tribe and subscribe, and you can share if you really care. It's July 23rd. Happy birthday to my firstborn son. He's not the oldest, but the second oldest. 20 years old today, so happy birthday, son. 23rd of July, and July, after 4th of July, things just fell apart. We had some issues with the truck. Engine light came on and my truck kept on wanting to regen every 2 days. So I ended up having to deadhead home about 300-400 miles. My truck is under warranty. So, you know, I brought it back to the hometown so I could be home while the repairs get done. I'm learning from experience. A little bit traumatized from the first time it went down. For people that's new to the channel, you can go back and check that out. Back in October of 23, I was shut down pretty much a whole month, and it almost took me out. You know what I'm saying? Glory to God. You know what I'm saying? That I made it through that, because it was almost a month. $10,000 repairs. No money coming in. It was real rough, but we got past that. And but I was a little traumatized about that, because that was a bad experience. For one, you know, it should have took 4 weeks for the repairs to get done. The shop was overworked, didn't tell me up front, and it took them forever to get, you know, started. Then when they got started, it took them forever to get done. Then once they finished with the repairs, I maybe got like 2 runs and started realizing I was losing oil and stuff like that. Long story short, they didn't even fix it right, so I ended up having to take it to Atlanta, and they got me together. So that was a bad experience. So, you know, coming back up the way, thinking about everything I had to do, been making some progress, I had some good momentum. June was pretty good. I was getting caught up on some things, so I was really dreading the setback. I wasn't sure if I was going to work through the 4th or not, but end up coming home right after the 4th, or I think right after the 4th, and you know, try to take it to the shop. I think I took it to the shop on the 7th, which was a Monday. They did their checks and everything, and it came up to be inlet and an outlet knock sensor needed to be replaced. So okay, 4 to 6 hour job. It's cool. Warranty covered the majority. I had to take care of labor and the diagnostic. So cool. All right, we'll do that. Let's get it done. You know. Dropped it off Monday. Wednesday come around. They still ain't figured out how to contact the warranty people and get the approval. It was just every day I had to call them and see what was going on. I don't even really know what happened to the first week, but nothing got done. They didn't get started or nothing. So I think I got the approval by like Wednesday, but they didn't get started that week. So the second week came around. That Monday, I thought, you know, okay, it's been a week. This ain't finna be like last time. Hopefully not. Like I said, I'm traumatized. It took a lot of energy out of me. So trying to stay positive. For all the parents out there, you know, July is a very important month, because that's the month before school. Excuse me right quick.
That's how you grab that spot right on the other side of the
Okay. So we got to prepare for school clothes, school supplies. you know, so you want to try to get ahead of things. So, you know, the stress level is going up. So by the second week, like I said, I called on Monday, hey, what's going on? What we looking like? Ain't got it in the shop yet. You should be done. You know, we'll let you know. I'm like, all right, okay. Tuesday come around. I don't think they got started on working on the truck until Wednesday, to be honest. But the whole time, even through the first week, it's like they did a poor job at communicating. You know, that's, you know, just communicate. Let me know where y'all at with it, what's going on. I had to call these people every day at 12, 1 o'clock just to get a status. And it got to the point where I could feel the energy of them getting aggravated with me calling and stuff like that. So, but I'm going to do what I got to do. This is my business. I'm going to make sure y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. This is what y'all getting paid for. So, Wednesday, I think that's when they finally got started. I ended up calling Wednesday afternoon because I ain't hear nothing about it. And they said, oh, one of the sensors got seized. It got stuck while we was trying to get it out. Either seized or stripped or both. Who knows? So we got to cut it out, and we're going to have to, you know, do some welding and stuff like that. Okay. I couldn't believe it because that's the problem the first time I had. In October, I got an EGR cooler replaced, and the bolts that go to the exhaust manifold got seized, and my warranty wouldn't cover that. It's a common issue, which I couldn't understand why Volvo, you know, didn't get ahead of that when they started seeing the bolts was kind of, you know, hard to get out of. I talked to other mechanics, they got their own little tricks on being able to get the bolts out, but this Vanguard didn't. I think they had a lot of inexperienced mechanics, and so it got seized. So, you know, I was like, oh man, this feel like deja vu. They telling me they got it's knock sensor seized. Okay, so how long is this going, you know, what we gonna do? Well, we gotta cut it out, and then we're gonna you know, we gotta do some welding to get it back on. So this Wednesday, all right. So Thursday come around, they said they waiting on the part. What part are we waiting on? I think they called it a boot or something that you need to help get the knock sensor in that you got to weld on. Since they had to cut it out, they was waiting on that part. Never came Thursday. Friday come around. We got you in the bay. You know, I'll let you know once we get ready. Once it gets done and they do test driving. I said okay. I didn't hear anything. That was first thing in the morning, 8 o'clock Friday morning. I didn't hear anything, so around 1 or 2 o'clock, I decided to go up there. I sat outside the shop. It's a truck stop right across from the shop, and I watched them. My truck was just sitting in the parking lot, so nobody touched my truck from 2 to like 4:30. I start calling at 4:30. They were screening my calls, not picking up. So I was like, all right, here we go. For people that know me, I like to keep things cool. I like to be, you know, I try to be kind, cool, collective, respectful. Because what I don't want to do is for a person to push my buttons and I end up snapping because, you know, all hell gonna break loose there. So I try to tame the beast at all times. For the most part, it works, but it seems like it's always being tested. So I see a guy in the parking lot, you know, I'm pulling up, and I'm like, hey, what's going on with the black Volvo over here? Oh yeah, I think we got you ready. They just had to do a test drive, but they're inside. You might want to go talk to them and stuff like that. I said, all right, yeah, I'm on my way in and go talk. So I go talk to them, and you got the receptionist and another mechanic, and they're discussing my truck as I'm walking in. Yeah, we're on the phone talking to the foreman right now because they said something about they couldn't do it regen because there's not enough fuel. Now, when I dropped the truck off, I had no light on. I got a quarter tank. I had a quarter tank of fuel in there, diesel, and at least a quarter tank of DEF in there. So I'm like, if you want to do a regen, that make no sense. But if y'all want me to, I'll run and go put some fuel in it right quick. Yeah, you can do that, but we're not going to be able to ring you up. It's Friday. But, you know, we'll have you ready by, 12 o'clock Monday. This is Friday. This is the second week. I'm like, all right. So give me the keys. Let me go put some fuel, and we'll do that. And I was planning on, if y'all was going to leave my truck in the parking lot, asking y'all permission to come and rotate my drive tires, rotate and replace some of my drive tires. They was like, no, we don't got no problem with that. So I get out to the truck, and before I get ready to crank the truck up, something told me go around there to the passenger side and look at the compartment and make sure everything's straight. So I pull the panel. You got my exhaust pipe unhooked, a couple of the fasteners unhooked. I'm like, oh no, I ain't driving this like that. I don't know if they trying to set me up or what, but I ain't driving this like that. So I immediately went back in the shop, gave them the keys. Hey, this stuff ain't even, and I took pictures too. Hey, this ain't even put together right. I'm not driving this and stuff fall apart and stuff like that. I'm not gonna do that. And matter of fact, I'm not even gonna come out here and touch the truck this weekend. I'll see y'all Monday morning at 8 o'clock. Okay, I'll let them know. I'm really pissed off, you know what I'm saying? So, weekend went by. I tried to do my best to try to enjoy it, but what can you do? Life happens. I try not to get the 2 up and 2 down. I'm used to it right now. It's been very difficult starting this business in this recession and stuff like that. But all glory to God. I'm here today, still pushing. Monday morning come around. I think they called me like at 8:11 in the morning. I actually was still asleep. I was supposed to meet them at 8, but I couldn't go to sleep Sunday night, so I was still asleep. They woke me up at 8:11, talking about, yeah, your truck is ready. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all just got there at 8, and it's already ready? It didn't sound right. So I got up, took a shower. I think I got there about like 9:30. I get there, I pull up, and you got the guy still got my side panel off, working, putting stuff together, so the truck wasn't ready. Mind you, Friday, she said they was test driving. At one time I called them, she said, yeah, they're test driving it right now. I'll call you when you bring it back. So she lied, because how was somebody test driving with the exhaust, disconnected and all that stuff? So that was a lie, that was ridiculous that a receptionist would be lying and stuff like that, They pay you to lie. That's ridiculous. But so the guy was still working on it Monday morning. So I walk up, because he was getting ready to put the panel on without putting the heat plate back on. I was like, man, the heat plate is in the passenger side, because y'all left it on the catwalk Friday, and I put it in the truck. So you want to go ahead and get the heat plate, put it on. He's like, oh, okay. I said, so what you got to do after that? Well, we want to run it regen, but it wouldn't regen for the low fuel. Okay, all right, cool. You put it together. I'll go ahead and put the fuel in there. The truck stop right here. So I didn't take it to the truck stop real close. I went about 3 miles down the road, across the South Carolina line. Got the fuel, put about $150 in there. DEF, diesel, about 25 gallons of diesel. So on the way back, the truck started requesting a regen and stuff. So I was like, okay, that's good. It's requesting a regen. That's good. So it either has to regen, or they're going to have to figure out what's going on. So get to the truck, back to the shop, let them know it's requesting a regen. You put it on, hook it up, do what you got to do. We did a regen. Everything went clear. All good. Paid the little bill. Got up out of there. It was so late in the evening though that I know I wasn't gonna be able to hit the road. I still had to do my tires and stuff like that, so I got the guy to come to my house and do my tires yesterday evening. Long story short, about $2,000 it cost me, with me being down, with the downtime and the repairs, about $2,000. Killed my momentum, but my head up, still pushing forward. This YouTube stuff is it's real new to me. I'm an introvert. I keep stuff close to the chest, so when things are bad, I'm really not motivated to really do videos and stuff like that. I try to be informative, motivate, educate with these videos, and share my journey as much as I can. But my children, they try to encourage me to do and share more, but I ain't really been motivated to do it. But I want to share with those who do check in and update what's been going on. We put that behind us. It's Tuesday. That was yesterday. I got all the work done. I got me a load picking up right here. Might as well say my hometown. It's Grovetown, Georgia, right here in Augusta. Picking up in John Deere. And we're going to run these tractors out here to Oklahoma. And just try to get this run. It's pretty much all I can do for this week. Can't deliver till like a couple stops Thursday and last stop Friday. So it's pretty much all I'm going to be able to do. But you learn from experience. So my thing is, next time I get a check engine light, I realize now the shops in my hometown, Augusta, Georgia, you got some good mechanics, some good shops, but those shops close. They open from 8 to 5. They don't work on weekends, and most of the time they're overbooked. So you're not really a priority unless you know somebody. They ain't really trying to rush and get you out of there. Like I said, the knock sensors was a 4 to 6 hour job. It took them 11 days. You know what I'm saying? Even with the thing getting seized and they have to cut, it still shouldn't have took that long. So from now on, if I get a check engine light or anything that I know I have to do some warranty repairs, I'm going to take it to Atlanta at that Volvo, Vanguard Volvo, where it's 24 hours. Rotating shifts with the mechanics and stuff like that. And if I have to, I just get me a room or something, because the local shops just don't work enough hours. They don't have enough manpower. So hopefully that helps somebody, And the sensors I could have put on myself. It's very simple. But since it's under warranty, certain things I can do and certain things I can't do. So but I'm thankful to God that I'm able to get back out here and try to clean up this mess. Trying to stay positive and get ready for school in August, and I got my other son's birthday is next Monday, so try to do something, try to make a few turns so I can get back for his birthday, or at least be able to do something for him. I've been hearing the rates been going up a little bit, down a little bit. You got so many people with their opinions about when this recession gonna end, what's causing it. Sometimes I feel like I'm the capacity that everybody's complaining about that needs to leave the market, but I know that's not true, because I didn't start out with these loans that got a lot of these people going, these PPP and these business loans, when during the pandemic and all that stuff. That's where most of the capacity got in, and it was good back then. I was a company driver back then. I started my business, but I wasn't about to buy some equipment with the inflation prices. I just knew better. I knew it wasn't gonna stay like that. Even though, I still got my truck last year. I got a good deal on my truck and my trailer, and I got warranty, you know what I'm saying? So I felt comfortable doing it. The opportunity presented itself, and I took advantage of the opportunity. So hopefully we can start seeing some improvements in the freight market. I ain't gonna count on it, but I got my own little network with my brokers and my lanes that I run where I can survive. I made it this far. It's just a matter of, the equipment holding up and me being consistent. But I'm not worried. Anything I've done, anything I've accumulated, I can do it again. I don't get sad or anything like that. I get upset. I get angry. You know what I'm saying? When things don't, when you're just going through trials and tribulations, it's like, you just throwing me up. I'm just trying to make it. I'm just trying to provide, and one thing is another. So I understand I'm dealing with mechanical equipment and, you know, things gonna break down and stuff like that. So I understand that. It's just when you're dealing with customer service and the people don't value you bringing respect to them, bringing business to them, that can kind of be upsetting. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be back with some freight market updates. You know, with the bad weather down there in Texas, I'm sure that affected the market in one way or other. So, you know, it's time for me to start doing some more research, and I'll share that with you, with everybody as soon as I get some feedback on that. But it puts a lot on personal life as well as the business life. You know what I'm saying? So, if this is what you're trying to do, just make sure, you know, you strong-willed, you know what I'm saying. It'd be good to have a good support system, a next egg of credit and cash, if not both, you know what I'm saying, and a mentor. I've said that before, I'll say it again, you know what I'm saying. The trucking industry is just taking a beating right now. We're so needed, yet neglected at the same time. Now there's a lot of people out here that's doing it. I get the capacity thing. I get that. Hey, well, but what we gonna do about it? What we gonna do? But I appreciate y'all for sticking around. Let me rant. I'm trying to get better at looking into camera, like my daughter tell me to do. Like I said, this stuff is new to me as far as YouTube, and I'm just trying to inform, educate, motivate, and share my journey as I strive to expand and you know, to be the best I can be. Because whatever happens, you know, I still got 20 years experience, clean NVR. I'll always have a job if I choose to stay in this field or not. But starting a business, being the boss is easier said than done, for sure. But I'm thankful. I would like to thank everybody for stopping by. Like I said, please give me that like, join the tribe, hit the subscribe button and notification bell. And if you really care, go ahead and share it to your friends and family or a community post. Until then, I'll update you on these few turns that I'm getting ready to do on my way to Oklahoma. Peace.